Welcome to CRIS, the Community Housing Regulatory Information System. CRIS is the IT system used by the National Regulatory System for Community Housing. In this video, we're going to look at the differences between compliance and registration and provide guidance on completing the compliance return. To access your compliance return, log in, as you did for registration, and click on the Returns tab. Select All Returns and then click Go. The type of return is shown. You can see here we're working with a compliance return, and we have here previous registration returns, an eligibility and tier form, and an application for registration form. The main difference between a compliance return and a registration return is that a compliance return is submitted in one stage, whereas the registration return consisted of an eligibility and tier form and the application for registration. To edit the compliance return, click the Start Return button, and once you've viewed the introduction text, click the Next button. The first page of the compliance return collects core information, such as contact details, provider entity details, and affiliated entities. Please ensure you've created or confirmed all of these details on the account page. There are certain core documents required for compliance. These include the Community Housing Asset Report, the Community Housing Development Program for providers undertaking development, the Business Plan, the Asset Management Plan, the Annual Report or equivalent, Risk Management Plan and Risk Register for Tier 1 and 2 providers, and information on tenant and resident satisfaction, feedback collection methodologies and survey results. Complaints and appeals register or equivalent document is required, and reports to the board detailing past and current performance against business goals and targets are also required for Tiers 1 and 2. Financial performance data is collected through the Financial Performance Report, as at registration, and there is a tick box asking providers to confirm that they will only upload policies and procedures where there has been a significant change. Once you've completed this section, please tick the Core Documents Completed box and click the Next button. Evidence can be attached, as at registration, at the bottom of the page through the Add Attachment page. For further details, please see the video on adding attachments and uploading evidence. We'll click Next to proceed to the first page, Performance Outcome 1. You can track your progress through this field, which shows page 3 of 10 here, and allows you to determine how far through the return you are. All fields must be completed. If, for example, there have been no evictions for the year, please press 0, as nil or blank is not a valid answer. All pick list values must have a value inserted, and once you have completed the performance outcome, please tick the Performance Outcome Completed page. Then click the Next or Save button. The form will automatically save when you click Next or Previous or click Save. If you wish to return to the overview page, please press the Cancel button. Once you've completed the full form, you'll be asked to complete the declaration, stating that the governing body gives permission for the primary registrar to obtain information from sources other than the provider, and to provide authorization that the governing body has authorized the submission of the form, and that the governing body has reviewed the evidence guidelines and declares all relevant documents have been attached as true and accurate. You'll then tick the Ready to Submit form, click Save, and tick Ready to Submit. If you've not completed a section or have incorrectly completed a section, there will be an error message that will appear at the top of the page. The most common error is not ticking the Ready to Submit form box, seen here on the top right-hand side, or the Performance Outcome Completed boxes or Compliance Core Documents Completed. Here we can see the Performance Outcome 1 completed tick box has not been completed. Once you click Submit for approval, the form will lock. You will see a small padlock next to the buttons, and you will receive an email confirming submission, as will the analyst or primary registrar. If you have any more queries, please see the NRSCH website or contact your primary registrar or assigned analyst.